What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode with your host, BruhCloudTv. So today we got a new episode. As you read the title, it says "What led to my arrest." So just recently, I was in the county jail for doing some time. So let's get right to it. Let's see why I ended up arrested. But first off, let's light up. If you smoke, go ahead, light up with me right here. It's gonna be a little talking point real quick. Alright, let's get to it. What led to my arrest? So, who's involved in all this? Obviously me. So-called friend, we're gonna call it the Brom, and the undercover sheriff. So, what happened? The Brom one day hits me up and tells me, "Hey man, my boy, he needs some coke. Can you hook him up?" At the time, I had enough just for me, like personal amounts. I wasn't like actively selling that shit, so I said if I can get a little money back from what I actually fucking spent on it, it'd be pretty dope. So, LeBron turned off. LeBron brings around this one guy that is it's his childhood friend. All right, lighter gave out. Hold up, y'all. So he brings this guy, right? And I've seen this guy before. I already knew, who he was and stuff like that. So I thought maybe, maybe he's all right. This guy is a cokehead and he shoots up steroids. So I was like, man, he must be all right. Excuse me. So, he brings him around. And the time is around maybe the ending of 2019 to maybe 2020, somewhere in between 2020. So this is how it goes. He brings him around, and he asks for a gram. Now I was weighing them at 0.5 or 20, so that was 220s for $40. So that's what he asked for. He asked for 220s. That's a gram. He gives me the $40, and he dips. But he showed up in one of those cubes. Those little cube cars. I never seen him in that car, so that's what gave me a weird feeling at the beginning. Like, why I have seen the other cars he drives, and I've never seen that one. So I said, maybe what, it could be a new car. Could be a new car he got, whatever. So that's day one. Day two, a couple of days later, he calls me again and he says, "Hey, you still got some more of that yak? I need the same thing." But this time he doesn't come. Some other guy shows up, and he claims that that's his brother. Alright, so I feel kind of sketch about it. I call the guy. I'm like, "Hey, who the fuck is this?" And he's like, "It's my brother. Don't worry about it. Like, he's just picking it up for me since I'm working or whatever the fuck." So I I go along with it. I thought it was legit. I was like, all right, for sure. So I serve him another G, 2 dubs. So then, a couple of days later, again, third time, he messages me and he says, "Hey, you got some more? I need the same thing." So I said, "Wait, man, that's pretty good. This guy, he does pretty good amounts. So, fuck, I'll get my money back, and I'll basically get free coke for myself since I'll be getting my money back." So the third time come around, same thing, and the fourth time made me feel weirder, because he calls me, he says the same shit. He pulls up, but there's some other guy, and he's sitting in the back instead of in the front, which I thought was really weird. and he was being kind of sketch. You know what I mean? He was kind of like trying to see who the fuck I was and whatever the fuck. So I looked at him, I stared him down, and I looked at this other guy. I'm like, "Who's that?" He's like, "Oh, that's my homie. I don't know, whatever the fuck." And I felt kind of odd up to the whole shit. Something was telling me something was off. So I decided, you know what, this is the last time I'm gonna sell to this guy. It's just fucking weird. You know what I mean? So yeah, I gave him the same shit, another G, and he takes off. So long and behold, sometime later, I'm just relaxing in my room. Uh, I'm chilling, and I get this text. All right, I get a text, and this text said, "Hello, this is Officer blank and blank. I'm from the El Paso County Sheriff's Department," and he starts like saying about what he's done with me. So I read the text, and I'm like, is this dumb motherfucker really sending it to me? And I read it and I read it and he meant to send it, in my opinion, to the district attorney, but the dumbass motherfucker sent it to me. All right. So I read that shit and fuck, you know what it is, man. You read some shit like that, deuces, man. So I panic a little bit. I call Nabram and I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? You sent me a fucking undercover? And he's like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, bitch, you sent me a fucking undercover to my fucking crib. I just got a fucking text. And then I fucking forward him the text. And he stays quiet. And he's like, oh, what the fuck? Like, he tries acting like if he didn't know about that shit. Bruh, I'm fucking sure I have feeling in my soul that says that obviously he knew he got caught up with some shit. He didn't know who to throw under the bus, so he decided to throw old boy. You know what I mean? So I get off the phone and I dip. I get out of my house and I fucking leave. You know what I mean? Um, since this case is closed and everything, I'm okay to talk about it. So let's just say I took whatever it is that I couldn't have here at my home, and I took it somewhere else. I found another place to stay at for a while, and I just disappeared. Um, Something told me, you've been away for quite a while already. You gotta go take your mom some money. So I said, man, I gotta go drop off some cash. So I go one day and I pick up my homie, and we go to my house, and there's a car all the way down the street. It's a cul-de-sac. So there's a red car that doesn't belong here. I know all the cars that are here, and that car didn't belong here. So I looked at it. I still pulled in. I got off. I got some things that I needed, and I gave my mom some money. And as soon as I pull out, that little red car started following me. So I said, shit, dude. I think that's the fucking undercover, bro. So guess what? I'm driving down. I'll go to the store. It's called GMD. And I buy some things with my homie. As soon as we're stepping out of the fucking store and getting close to my vehicle, we get surrounded by fucking police, the regular police, undercovers, and the sheriff department motherfuckers. I think there was even some fucking border patrol agents there. I don't know why they were there, but yeah. So we get surrounded. They say, drop your shit. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck. I drop my shit. I tell homie to drop his shit. Because he thinks this isn't real. He thinks this is like one of my homies just fucking around with me or some shit. But I tell him, dude, this is not what you think it is. So I tell him, shut up. Don't fucking answer anything. I'll talk it out. So they eventually tell me, you haircut, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And they handcuff me and they tell me, you got anything on you? And I'm like, nah. So they search me, and then they're like, is there anything in the vehicle? And I said, nah, man, not that I know of. So they're like, can we search it? And I said, suck my dick, you searching it. So I told them, do your fucking job, go get your fucking dog. So they pull the dog. The dog goes around the van. I swear to God, the dog goes around the van 3 times, man. And the dog didn't hit. But somehow, when he went around it the fourth time, he sat down. So they said, "Give us the keys. We have, you know, the right to go into it since the dog sat down." So they open it, and in the center console, I had a vape cart. You know what I'm saying? One of my motherfucking. It was actual Delta 9. This is Delta 8. All right, so it's not the same shit, but one of these inside of a battery, and it was in the center console. They found that, and they're like, "What's this?" And I told them, "Oh shit, I don't know." And they look behind the seat, and they find weed, little bags. I had like 6 or 8 fucking dime bags, all singled out and shit in the back. So they find that, and the cart. They didn't find anything else. They close the fucking van, and they tell me, we're gonna find out what this is. We're gonna get it tested. So I don't know. I tell them go ahead, and we'll see what it is. So I'll catch you on the next episode to fucking tell you what happened after that. All right. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I'll see you soon. Your host, BruhCloudTv. Peace.